so cosmically. Take off my flesh, you don't need the rest. I'm a man who's the best, so take your guess. Is it me? Purple man. Jesus was the purple man, living in a desert, purple land. Snake bite to the head, antidote from a boy's gland. It's Jesus the purple man. Next slide, Chewy. I just sweep all the leftover Greek that they're too afraid to sneak a peek. No, I ain't monetized, so look into my eyes. The truth never dies, the Medea is the real Christ. I got fired for all my lies and sexual assault. It's not my fault. Jesus was the purple man, living in a purple land. Snake bite to the hand, antidote from a boy's gland. It's Jesus, the purple man. No, goddammit, no. Do you understand? All these sexy guardians are engaging my flights. The standard translations are just a mistake. God is in hedonism and perversion, not the saints. Scholars in the back alley taking the bait. Pants around their ankles, I'm the one no one can debate. Jesus was the purple man, snake bite to the hand. Died because he missed the bland. It's Jesus, the purple man, living in a purple land. This blind's waiting on hand, antidote from a boy's gland. It's Jesus, the purple man. Wait, no, stop, I didn't attack those girls, baby. No, I didn't become a janitor to be closer to impressionable young women. I'm a classicist. Yeah, the assault was all made up because they don't want you to know the truth about the 30,000 Christ Jews. Jesus was the purple man, living in a purple land. Snake bite to the hand, antidote from a boy's gland. It's Jesus, the purple man, living in a purple land. Snake bite to the hand, antidote from a boy's gland. Jesus was the purple man, living in a purple land. Snake bite to the hand, antidote from a boy's gland. It's Jesus, the purple man. It's Jesus, the purple man. It's Jesus, the purple man.
Warning, we are not responsible for any booty shaking, titty licking, drinking, cheating, or any other irresponsible actions you're about to watch.
People think I'm gay. Let's boogie. Dr. Till is a racist.
Are you living somewhere you rent?
You know how tight a virgin black ass is?
Yeah.
You can't act black.
This lady right here, she's black. But really,
wearing
it's a
a mask.
CIA mask.
CIA
She's
mask.
doing CIA
Yeah.
blackface.
Ministry of Duds.
Subtitles.
Turns out, the Westboro Baptist Church was right all along. Jesus is a guy who walked around with 12 children.
So let me get to the real. I think I'm the dumbest person in the world.
The path of a lesbian is truly a hard and lonely one.
This guy actually believes he's boiling people and roasting people on the internet.
We're back, motherfuckers! Oh god, I forgot to turn my camera on! No, hold on a second.
No camera, we riot. Oh, camera works. But where's the till man? He's not there. Johnny's crying because he's not there.
I also forgot to drink a cup of my drink. Welcome back, everybody, to the Ministry of Dude. I'm your host, Dr. Till. I'm going to fill my tea jug now. My tea glass. Yeah. Hit that like button on your way and share this link on all your favorite social medias. And, of course, the best way to help support this stupid show, go to streamlabs.com/ministrydude. Buy me a coffee or Cash App or whatever. There is a link tree I'm going to be dropping here in 1 second.
Hell yeah, drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Yeah.
I love how when you try to do something in a Word document, they immediately put up like a window to cover what you're trying to copy and paste, so you can't tell if you even hit copy or if you hit delete.
Yeah, fuck them. Well, what else are we going to talk about today? It seems like a slow news day. No one died connected to us in any way, shape, or
we didn't
form,
kill
I think.
anyone. We definitely didn't kill anyone ever. That's a rumor that started on Reddit.
You can't trust Reddit.
Yeah,
you can't. You can't. Look at those guys.
I mean, Johnny, it's ridiculous to think that we have so much power that we tell Ric Flair to kill Hulk Hogan, and the next day Hulk Hogan dies. That possibly couldn't have happened. That's.
I mean, where was Ric Flair? Probably at his house, right?
Sure.
Come on, airtight alibi.
I'm sure
I do
he
not
does.
have the power to make Ric Flair kill people. That'd be such a limited power that I'm running time out of to use, really.
It's
you
not
guys are
like Ric
crazy.
Flair would post a weird video immediately afterwards, kind of implicating himself. It's not that they would do that ever.
Right. He definitely did this of his own free will.
Yes, exactly. Hold on. There we are. Let's see. I got this video. I just gotta open their goddamn right fucking window. Oh my God. Hit the button like 17 times. Here, but before we get, you know what, let's go ahead and watch this, and then afterwards, I've got a care package I want to share with the people at home, courtesy of Fat Keg Boy. Dude, motherfucker came through. We're gonna get to that in a minute, but first, let's take a look at this weird Ric Flair video that I haven't watched yet. So if he implicates us, Johnny, we're fucked.
What's that scar on his head? Did he get into a fight recently? I mean, old people have scars like that all the time.
It's definitely a scar from cancer.
Oh, okay. Yes, exactly. Good, Till. Good. Yes. You're always quick on your feet. Yeah, it's definitely a scar from cancer.
Yeah, he probably got that cancer from visiting Brazil.
He got that cancer from killing Hulk Hogan.
I disavow. He's joking. Till, don't you fuck this up for us. We're almost home free, you fuck. Now unmute me. Oh, wait. Fuck.
All right, let's check this out. Oh, wait, hold on a second. No sound. Don't worry, that guy didn't say anything of importance.
More than you'll ever know. People always wanted to paint us as enemies, but we were actually very, very close friends. And we kept up with each other on a regular basis. So I just talked to Jimmy Hart yesterday, and he was fine. To have this happen is just horrible.
How did you get the news? I'm so sorry, Rick. I am so sorry.
Oh, I've gotten it from everybody. My phone won't stop. We had magic. I mean, it wasn't like.
Well, when he goes out killing, he usually has a few beers in him, so he could. No, before and after, and sometimes during. Have you heard that old story about him where it's after he would perform, he would go to a bar and he would go to like an empty bar, he would buy 500 beers, and then he would invite people off the street into the bar for it.
Yeah. Not just that I was muted. I don't know how that happened. I didn't hit my mute button. Unless I did it without like realizing I had done it. Like sometimes, you know, your hand can get a mind of its own and hit something, the wrong thing.
Oh,
I don't know.
Well, I've heard you the whole time. If that helps.
No, it just mutes me for them. That way I can say racist things and you guys can hear me, but they can't.
Awesome.
Me and Steamboat, but we just had a chemistry that was, I felt like equal to me and Steamboat, but in a different way. And he was so over. I mean, when I went there in the '90s. I had never seen anything like it in my life. The music started, and he came down the hallway, and I mean, I would get.
Are we sure that Ric Flair wasn't Ozzy Osbourne? I mean, it just sounds like the same voice, but with an American accent this time.
This might be Dana Strum. You're right.
He's saying, I know people are having a hard time understanding. He's saying that him and Hulk were good friends, and that he wasn't quite as good of a wrestler as what the fuck was the other guy's name? He said on. I don't fucking remember wrestlers' names. What do you say?
I mean, I would get him down for. He came down the hallway, and I mean.
Ricky Steamboat, thank you. When I hear the name Steamboat, I think of Steamboat Willie. And my mind goes, that's not a wrestler.
The sex move?
Is that a sex move?
Yeah, I forget which sex move it is, but a Steamboat Willie is a sex move.
Do you just like grab our legs and do this and whistle?
That would make sense, but it's probably something more fucked up.
Margaret Thatcher says Hulk died of complications from heart and disc surgery. I have a friend in Clearwater who lives by him.
Well, that closes the case. That closes the case. It's not like you can bribe an autopsy doctor. Who would even think to do that? That's crazy. You're crazy.
Never happened once. Oh shit! Sorry, one man. Hold on. It's on its way. I always forget, one man. I always forget. I don't know how I always forget, but I do.
I would get him down for 2 minutes, and we'd have. It's just an unbelievable relationship. I mean, and I'll give you an idea of how much fun we had working together. If we were doing a dark match after TV, we would go and he'd say, room service, and throw me in, give me the boot, and drop the big leg on me. We got back in a hotel for room service. I
mean, I know TMZ's like exploits people, but this is like really sick even for them. Like, jokes aside, like, I don't know if they were actually friends, but regardless, this dude's an old fucker who went through a lot of shit with Hulk Hogan, and he's like grieving over Hulk Hogan's death, and you want to put a fucking camera in his face and try to get him to say something like remotely coherent? It's kind of fucked up.
Well, in Devil's Advocate, it's probably good for Ric Flair to get this off his chest.
Yeah. Mr. Debo Money on Rumble for $5 says Johnny Rocket had Hulk Hogan killed.
Whoa,
you can't prove that, Debo Money, but thank you.
Yeah, exactly. You can't prove that.
Microwave.
Oh, God.
It's not about what you know. It's about what you can prove.
It's true.
All right? And you can't prove shit. All right?
Marcel says it's the longest Ric Flair has gone without saying woo in his entire life.
That means he has depression. Yeah.
At the end, he just goes, woo. Like, oh, that hit me harder than him, like, blabbering incoherently. It's like a sad woo.
that's how much fun we had working together.
Damn. Why would you do that to this fucking poor guy? It's fucked up, but you know, that's TMZ. Like, they're literally like flies on shit. You know? Here at the ministry, we're more Access Hollywood folk. That's right. That's right. Access Hollywood's way cooler. They have respect. I don't know. I never watch them, but Savage from Salty and Savage used to work for them, so I'm trying to look cool in front of my friends.
Till, you never look cool in front of anybody.
Damn it. Well, I wanted to show you guys what Fat Cake Boy sent me. Now, I was hoping Kyle would be here because he is going to be the one who benefits, I think, not necessarily the most, but most.
Do we want to wait for him to show up?
I mean, It got it today. Fat Keg Boy's here. People at home. Kyle just, show up on time. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Fuck working. But Fat Keg Boy sent me a litany of classic Godzilla movies. Blu-rays and DVDs alike. They're all like double packs. You got Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 2 and Godzilla versus Space Godzilla. And then Godzilla versus the Destroyer. Godzilla versus... Is that...
Megaguirus.
Megaguirus. I thought it was a V. Godzilla Tokyo SOS. Godzilla Final Wars. Godzilla 2000. Now, I remember when I was a kid and the 1998 one came out. And I really liked it. And then I heard about the Godzilla 2000. And I was like, oh shit, Japan's making Godzilla movies still? I want to see that. I still never to this day seen this, so I'm excited to watch this now.
Yeah, I remember seeing that in the movie theaters when it came out, back in 2000.
Yeah, I wish my dad would have taken me to... Like, my dad was very anti-movie theaters, but I feel like movies like that, he should have still taken me to see, because it's like a family-friendly thing.
That's clearly the devil. I don't know why he's fucking up Japan. Jesus would like that, but that's the devil, and we're not going to give him money.
There's also Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All-Out Attack. That's a long-ass title. And
yes, it is.
Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. I guess they hadn't gone versus yet. And then Godzilla versus Biollante.
Biollante.
The Mexican kaiju. Biollante means human coffee in Spanish. It's facts. But that's not the only thing he sent me, Johnny. Like these are just great. Now, we get to the real deal. Okay? Backpack Boy also sent me House of the Dead, You Bull's very first video game adaptation.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I remember doing the light gun game as a kid, where you actually hold the gun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. And I even remember as a kid, like, having a dream about it. And I remember the dream more where it's like me and a bunch of guys are about to go to the House of Dead to kill monsters, and then like a big Frankenstein thing opens the door before we can kick it down, and it like swings an axe and cuts one of the guys in half. And that's the only part of the dream I remember.
Frankenstein monster is the main antagonist of this film.
Yeah, that's probably
I believe that's
right.
him on the cover there. I'm so evil looking. Look at my eyeball through a keyhole. Dude, you bowl's a fucking trip. But that's not all he sent me, Johnny.
Oh.
He also sent me...
Nope.
2 dark secrets inside Bohemian Grove.
Both made by Alex Jones.
And I believe the other one's called The Order of Death. Ooh. And with that, Backpack Boy sent me an Alex Jones challenge coin, which is the fucking coolest shit ever. Look at this shit. You see little Alex on the front there? I got a close-up of it. People at home. You see on one side it says, "Rebellion of Tyrants says obedience to God." Woo! And the other side says, "The answer to 1984, 1776.
Yeah, brother.
Dude, I fucking love this. This is fucking awesome. And it's like raised and stuff. Oh, dude, Hal's gonna flip her shit. And then, last but not
Cream
least,
of the crop.
This is why I wish Kyle was here.
Boo, Kyle, boo.
Can you see what that says, Johnny?
No, you gotta hold it.
It says marquee.
So, Fat Keck Boy, you sent this in?
Yeah.
Good job. Good job.
Oh, God.
I had somebody... They just downloaded a movie and made me a copy of it on DVD for me.
Oh my God, Backpack Boy, you're a monster. Thank you very much. This was fucking awesome. Oh, dude, I can't wait to watch.
I'm glad you say that.
I can't wait to watch. One, I want to watch the full Bohemian Grove documentary. We'll have to do that on Rumble sometime. I don't know. Would they pop us on YouTube for watching that? I don't know.
I think they were on YouTube till Alex Jones got popped from it.
I guess we can always try it.
I mean, if you can't find it on YouTube, that would be a good sign to just do it on Rumble.
Yeah, it is Alex Jones at his craziest. The Order of Death. I don't really know much about this one. I don't think I've heard about this one. Look inside the Owl Idol. Okay, it's about the actual religion centered around Bohemian Grove, and the other one is the actual trip to Bohemian Grove. That should be pretty cool. I've seen clips of it, but it's been a while. So thank you again, Fat Kick Man. That was fucking awesome.
You are very, very, very
I appreciate it, dude. When I came home, it was sitting right at my door, and it was a big ass box. I knew you were sending something, so I was like expecting like a DVD or something. And I saw the box, I was like, did he send me something that other than a DVD, or did he send me like a lot of DVDs? And then I opened it, I was like, oh my god. Started laughing. It was like Christmas in the middle of July. It's great. Well, thank you very much. You guys ready to get into this this UMO shit? Or you know what? Actually, I'm sorry. Let's do something else first. So, I know a lot of you out there are probably in relationships, probably married. And our friend Tyler here has some advice for us. Go back.
Does anyone else's wife catch like this? Hey, good catch. But did you notice? She stabs at it. So we're gonna do a little coaching. First with a duck.
Why does he care how his wife catches something? I don't understand.
And honestly, this might just be having... If it actually bothers him, that's weird. But I think they're just like, what can we do for a video? And he's like, oh, you catch things weird. I'm going to train you.
Wow. And you know what? I think you're right. That is the fucking saddest shit I've ever heard.
Oh, that was pretty good. But you're still stabbing. Now the real coaching begins. You gotta cradle it. Cradle it. Cradle it.
No, she's gonna eat it.
If she misses entirely, I get to crack this on her head. If she catches it without breaking it, I have to drink it. And well, if it breaks on her, then eggs on her.
I did it!
All right. Any cracks?
Perfect!
Grr. In marriage, it's all about trying to make each other better. And if you're not getting better, at least you're having fun.
Oh, no, you know what? I just sort of picture Till getting drunk and going, okay, Hal, we're going to do this. And then you're just whipping eggs at her. And it's just like, how do I can't catch those. You throw them so
I think I'd be
catch them.
I think it'd be the opposite. Hal would be throwing eggs at me. Like,
no, she'd be throwing rocks at you.
She painted him to look like eggs. She was out in the garage all night with a grinder. Shaving down the fucking rocks.
This will fucking teach that asshole.
Like, oh, you knocked out a fucking tooth. Oh,
where do you get these eggs?
You gotta stop going to that Walmart. The eggs always come out hard as shit. All right, I got an actual Tyler video. Johnny, I think we made Tyler mad.
I hope so. That's why we exist.
His first video today, he doesn't seem too happy.
I said they are mocking you like 3 times in my parody video of him, so I really hope he saw it.
Dude, I've been feeling this guy tracks down everything ever made about him. Like I feel like I could start a new channel tomorrow and put up a video that gets like 7 views and he'd still see it.
That motherfucker. They're trying to bury the truth I'm spreading.
Yeah.
What's the big deal if it's round or flat? Why does it matter? You don't know where you live. You literally don't know where you live.
Hold on. Let's see here.
Oh, I need a globe. I'm jealous of your globe game.
Let's see. Yeah, it was like $17. See, Tyler, I live around here, on the globe. I live around here. And
But
as
it's
you
an
can
approximation, Tyler, of the Earth. It's not a one-to-one. It's more of a how people kind of see the Earth mentally. It's not really for true navigation as opposed to theoretical things and thought experiments and such.
it's so children understand the concept better, Tyler.
Yeah. I'm curious. Can I find a flat Earth globe?
Well, I mean, it would be like a square, right?
Well, I want the globe thing, but I want it flat in the middle with just like a rod going. You just spin it. Like, oh my god, they actually do have. Oh my god, this is a real thing, Johnny. This is real. This is a real thing. I'm not making this up. They have flat Earth globes.
Amazing.
I kind of do like the dome thing. I'm gonna be honest. It's retarded, but it looks nice. You know?
Yeah, domes are cool. The firmament. We're underwater, really.
This is kind of what I was looking for. One that can spin around.
Oh, that one looks shit though.
I mean, I don't mind its very basic minimalistic kind of features. I would like one that was more how would you say, flowery maybe? You know, like more decorative looking, classical. You know, when I was growing up, my dad he's a preacher, and in his church office, the wall along the side of his office. So like he had a behind him, he had like a big oak desk. Like I mean like one of those fucking heavy executive desks. Real nice desk actually. Wonder what happened to that. But he built a inlaid desk and shelf behind him so his computer and everything was behind him, and he had like his executive desk to talk to people and stuff. And then along the side wall, he had one of those glue on like wallpaper maps. And he would put pins where we were supporting missionaries across the world. And then I remember one time he had to take one down because the guy got arrested for sexual assault or something.
Ooh.
He's like, yeah, we're not helping this guy no more.
And then he like burns the pin for good measure.
Sacrifices it. Burns it on the altar with like olive oil or something like that to sanctify it. Dude, no joke. So there's this guy that he would come around from time to time, and he would do like little people would come, like different like ministers would come through and do like a guest thing on a Sunday, and we'd take an offering up for him as like a, you know, kind of like give them a little boost towards like, you know, whatever their missions was. Like people would go to like Myanmar and shit like that and do like church tours to raise money for their next mission tour. And this guy was named Livingstone Zeta. Okay? He was
that
African.
is a weird name.
He was African. And he was fat as shit. I mean, like, ungodly fat. Like, we make fun of, like, Vito for being fat, or maybe EBS for being fat, but this guy was like Gilbert Grape's mom fat.
Oh, that's insane.
Yeah. And he was going around, he would go around and he would raise money at churches for an orphanage he had back in Africa. Well, a few years ago, turns out there was no orphanage. This man was scamming people for years.
Classic.
And my dad actually provided information to the investigation too on him. I asked my dad, I was like, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like you wasted your time? He's like, no. He said, when like comes to like stuff like that in the church, he's like, it's my duty to like bless, in terms of like Christianity, bless him. It's like, now what he does with that blessing, that's up to him. Like, he'll be judged for that. I was like, okay. I don't like that. I don't like this whole like, how was I supposed to know? Why is it my fault? Because I didn't know this guy was a fucking scam artist. Came through and preached like every other motherfucker. How was I supposed to know? What'd you send me, familiar human? What is this? Oh, hell yeah. That's the one right there.
That's classy. But
That's some classy.
But how much is it?
It doesn't say. Which means it's probably out of, Oh, here's another one. Interesting. Interesting. Is that like a pop-up? It's a pop socket? Oh my god, I'm getting me a flat earth pop socket. Dude, damn straight. I thought that was like this big. Dude, the flat earth pop socket, that is so funny. I never thought of it, but that is what the way they're describing the earth. It's just a, big pop socket in space.
God fucking needed something to hold up his phone.
Inkler says, I'm going to start telling Tyler that his relationship advice is resulting in my wife committing domestic violence against me.
Amazing.
I went to one of my alts and I left him a comment that said something along the lines of, what do I do when my wife fucks both my brothers at the same barbecue? Do I still do rock, paper, scissors for that? How's that work?
They've hidden that from you. They've hidden where you live. This is a picture from NASA, the blue marble. You notice anything strange about it?
I mean, those are clouds.
He's right now, he's at this point, he's saying that this cloud and this cloud are the same. However, this part and this part are not the same. The thing that looks the same is these.
Well, they sort of abstractly, they both, you could sort of say they're birds at a weird angle, but one of the birds is missing his head.
Yeah. And I would say probably the reason why you can kind of see up above it, and I'm going to go full screen to see a little better. You can kind of see up above this that it looks the same there. I think what that is at this point, when the Earth was rotating, the satellite was, like when you use the panorama? Yeah. And you somebody moves slightly and it stretches them. I think it's kind of the same effect.
That makes sense.
Because the Earth is moving. It's not like the Earth is still or a satellite took a picture of the entire Earth at once.
Yeah, we don't have like the technology for that.
Like you might have multiple satellites scanning, but you still will probably get like little repeat data points, kind of like this, where like Stevie J saying, they're stitched together photographs to create a ball image. He doesn't know anything about, like, I don't know, would you call this graphics? Like, image manipulation? He knows nothing about this stuff, and yet he acts like he's an expert on stuff that's fake. And
Chill, he was a gym teacher.
Yeah.
Any kind of camera is above his pay grade. This is one that took one of the Earth.
It literally is it's way above him.
Don't know, like how that.
Oh shit! Hold on. That timing? Hi, man. Yo, Ty, man, we're on the air. What's up? Hello?
Hey, it's me.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, I was gonna see if you wanted to tell us again about that Terminator girl story in the bathroom.
A bathroom? Oh. Yeah, you want to tell it again? I just worked with her on set, and I had to use the bathroom. We had like a single bathroom for the whole crew.
You're gonna tell it on this. Yeah, I turned down my volume so it doesn't echo.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good, man.
Tell us this immaculate story where you got some nookie.
No, I didn't almost get any nookie. It was a very uncomfortable situation. And I was like, I was really fat. There's no way in hell she would have even considered. And she was old, so I didn't really consider it either.
You, like Kyle, also have a great tongue.
What?
Able to just slip one in there.
No, she was way too old for me at that point in time, man. I was like 22. No, I was 20. And she was about 45 at that point.
Oh, so you couldn't even get her drunk.
Dude, I didn't. Yeah, I was too young to even drink at that point. I was just a scared fucking kid on a set, running around trying to hide.
Which Terminator was it? 3 or 4?
She was in 3. I wasn't on the set for 3. This was a short film that it's one of the few things I'm credited on IMDb for.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, why doesn't that go on the spin wheel?
I can't find it. I would love to find it because I'm in it too. Like I did the production work on it where I built the sets and I helped do the art direction for the sets and stuff.
Yeah, I remember that part of the thing, but
Yeah.
I thought that it actually went through the Hollywood style.
Well, yeah, it went through. It was like a funded thing. We were in a studio and everything. It was like a little short film. Basically, this guy was getting his daughter into directing, and it was her first short film, and he was playing Daddy Warbucks.
Huh.
Yeah.
So which girl Terminator did you almost have some pee with?
No, I was in the bathroom, and I was washing my hands, and she rushed in and started taking a piss while I was in the middle of washing my hands.
And the story on the street, she almost yanked out a good half gallon.
It would sound like a racehorse. It was very uncomfortable. Really killed Terminator 3 for me. I can't watch that movie to this day.
The Terminator 5000 has an extended bladder.
He's kind of actually smart.
Yeah. All right, sorry. We gotta get back to this thing. I got a long video we gotta get to tonight, man. It's good to hear from you, though.
What, you just gonna pick on this asshole all night?
No, we got a UFO cult we're gonna dig into, Ty, man.
You plug in all those guys' faces and they match up.
Oh yeah. Inkler sent me a face thing. I gotta play with it some more. He found a face matcher website. Apparently, I look like Eric Dane. I don't know who that is. Yeah.
Terry Hogan was never Hulk Hogan. It was FC.
All right, Ty. I appreciate you calling in, man.
Thank you for picking up.
Yeah, man. We'll talk to you later, homie.
Take care, everybody. Have a puff and a prost.
All right, everybody. Say goodbye to Ty, man. We'll talk to him later. Ty, man. That dude's a fucking... It's crazy. I love him, though. He's got... I'll tell you a little bit after the show, Johnny, because we don't want to give it away, but he's got a plan for Halloween. It's pretty fucking funny.
Ooh. I like the sound of that.
Yeah. All right, let's get back to this, because we got fucking UFO cult to get to, and it's going to go deep. So let's do this.
Is that you don't know where you live, and they mock you. They mock you. They put little dog faces in it to mock you. See the 2 eyes and the nose? They're mocking you. If you even had the slightest idea how dumb they thought we all were and how much they mocked us. Again, mocking us. This is Pluto. This is supposed to be Pluto. Do you notice anything? How about now? Do you notice anything now?
Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Oh my, he put Pluto on Pluto.
Yeah, Johnny, he did.
Okay, so we're gonna have a dog named Pluto, and then we're gonna make up this planet called Pluto, even though it was first discovered in the 1800s or something. And we're gonna, on all photos of Pluto, we're going to put like the barely an outline of Pluto the dog's head and neck on the planet Pluto. Does that make sense to you, Jeffrey? Yes,
Johnny,
it does.
You know what you should do? You should do this exact video game with Pluto, but get a picture of John Belushi from Animal House.
Yeah.
It's like, look, they're mocking us. Pluto on Pluto. You think that's a coincidence?
I had to go all the way here for you to see it. They're mocking us so deliberately and so incredibly much that it makes me feel bad for the people that still believe their nonsense. They literally think we are so dumb. And unfortunately, people aren't dumb. They're just gullible, and they believe what they're told. And they believe the things that have been fed to them for their whole lives.
They're not dumb. They're just dumb. Isn't gullible just another word for dumb? You believe things easily?
Yes, they're the same. They're the same thing. The most polite way to say it is naive.
Yes, that is a very polite way to say it. Wait, Hal called me that the other night. What the Hal? What the fuck?
Because they've never decided to question it. Well,
you gotta buy eggs.
But make her catch eggs. She's not gonna understand anything what I'm talking about.
once you just look at the mockery, you gotta say, what is going on? And I'm gonna show you how much they mock us. This is supposedly real. Science discover cotton candy planet. I'm not making this crap up. You can.
If you look right behind him when he says that, it's a gas giant composed of helium.
Yeah, I bet it barely looks like cotton candy, and the image they made was to get the point across.
Yeah, probably the reason why they call it a cotton candy planet is because it's a kind of got like a pink hue to it. That would just be my guess.
Real. Science discover.
Stevie J says Hal gives verbal time bombs until they explode days later when he figures it out. God damn it, Stevie J, you're right. Maybe I am dumb.
Not your fault. Candy. You fell off that ladder.
I did. Yeah, I couldn't use that as an excuse. It's true.
Planet. I'm not making this crap up. You can go research the cotton candy planet, and NASA will tell you, yeah, they found one. Can't explain how it's formed, but it's...
What do you mean can't explain how it's formed? We know how planets are formed. It's pretty fucking easy.
Tyler, it's not actually made of cotton candy.
No, this is a real cotton candy planet. Made of real cotton candy.
Like if I said Kyle is as strong as an ox, that doesn't mean he was made with ox DNA.
Now he's gonna make a video about fucking chimeras and goddamn fucking hybrid people, animal hybrids. In Brazil, they're hybriding oxes with people.
And he photoshops Kyle's face onto like a minotaur.
Somebody do that. Somebody photoshop Kyle onto an ox.
Made, and it looks like cotton candy. Here's another one, right from the horse's mouth up there. This was on their social media pages. Uranus is warmer than we thought. New computer modeling reveals that Uranus generates internal heat. Are you kidding me? Stop.
What do you mean, are you kidding? Do you know how pressure works?
He thinks they're making a butthole joke.
Yeah, I know. It gets worse. It gets worse, Johnny.
That he thinks NASA is literally going, hey, nice asshole, Tyler. It's real warm.
And your butt's hot. I would tell that to Hal. I'm like, hey, Hal, I heard Uranus got internal heat. I don't think it's going to work, though. She's going to be like, what?
Believing what they're doing and just look at it. It's just mockery. They're literally.
I'm honestly surprised I thought Uranus was cold. It's a gas giant. Do they not know does people not know how pressure works? The more you compress something, the hotter it will get because you're compressing the molecules together.
So do you do pounding noises for all the planets or just Uranus?
Just Uranus.
Nah.
Literally saying, you are too stupid. You are so dumb that I am going to put the most ridiculous things right under your nose, and you're going to smell it and think it smells good and think it smells real.
Pause it. So when talking about Uranus, he decides to use the metaphor of they're going to put it right under your nose.
I didn't think about that. This is like the most challenged video ever.
NASA knows my kink and they're mocking me.
First, it's just being total baloney. But it gets worse. Not only is the internal part of Uranus warmer. Look, Uranus smells like farts. Astronomers...
But they don't tell us what kind of farts. We need to know, otherwise they're mocking us.
The way he just says it, so... They say Uranus smells like farts. Come on, Tyler. Come on. You're an adult.
NASA, please name the next planet blowjob.
This is one of those things that makes you go, you know, there probably is a God. Yeah. What are the fucking chances that scientists in the fucking, what is it, like the Renaissance would name these planets after Greek gods, and just so happen the planet named after the messenger, or not messenger, Uranus wasn't the messenger. Which one? That was Mercury. Which one was Uranus?
Uranus. I think it wasn't he the father?
No, that's Jupiter. I think it's the sea god.
No,
That's Neptune.
Jupiter, Zeus, Neptune is Poseidon. Uranus. What is Uranus?
Sweaty.
I'm pretty sure it's Kronos.
Maybe. Okay. That might be right. Still, like, what are the odds that we would name someone who didn't speak English, most likely, named this planet Uranus, right? Years later, anus becomes a word in an English language, has no connection to who named this fucking planet, and just so happened this planet is made of sulfuric acid, so it smells like rotten eggs.
Yep. Yeah, it's a very cool coincidence, and I thank God for making this idiot who spazzes out at the wonders of the universe.
I picture, like, you know, creation or whatever. It's God's hanging up there with Jesus, and he just looks at Jesus and goes, "Watch this. This one's gonna be a slow burn." He just puts Uranus there, and it's like, just wait. Just wait.
Yeah.
And then finally, 2025, billions of years after the creation of these planets, this idiot makes some video that goes, "Uranus smells like farts," and then all of heaven just fucking falling. Oh my god. It's falling out. I'm just like picturing like the throne, but like legs, like God's legs just kicking, laughing. Yeah. That's a cool God.
Yeah.
Have confirmed, and the discovery indicates that there is a big shakeup early in the solar system that has caused Uranus.
Uranus is named after the Greek god Uranos, the personification of the sky and heaven.
Okay, but yeah, but he was the father. He fucked Gaia to make Zeus and all the others. I'm
I don't
pretty
know.
sure.
I don't remember the Roman shit. Because the Roman shit, or Jupiter and that shit, that's the Roman versions, right? Or is that the other way?
No, yeah, you're right. Greek is Zeus, Jupiter is Roman. We use the
Roman was just
Romans'
like,
name.
man, I like that fucking Greek shit. You guys want to just like steal it? Everyone's like, yeah, man, why not? Fuck the Greeks. Fucking weirdos.
To smell unpleasant, described as rotten eggs or farts.
Due to the presence of hydrogen sulfide. Sulfur smells like rotten eggs.
Yeah.
This guy, he can't make actual connections.
Again, right from the horse's mouth, Uranus cloud tops have in common with rotten eggs.
Hydrogen sulfide, yes. You just showed it.
People, do you understand what's going on here? They're literally
Dionysus was
just
the god
saying
of drunken butt stuff.
the people are too dumb.
Yeah.
People are trusting. They don't think
Dionysus,
that us,
he also made women hysterical.
I think he just took credit for it.
Especially because we have the white lab coats on, whatever, lie and mock them and just ridicule how stupid they are. They think you're dumb. And, well, a lot of you are proving them right. It's one thing to never look into it and you just kind of accept it because it's not really a part of your...
I mean, Tyler, it's like you want to be made fun of. This is like the kid in high school that's still trying to convince you that Santa Claus is real. And you're like, I'm just going to fucking give this kid a wedgie and push him in a locker later.
Your life. But when you have someone literally telling you you're being lied to and here's evidence of it, and not only is there evidence of them lying to you, but they're also mocking you, well then shame on you if you just ignore it or look the other way or are too egotistical to lower your freaking ego and look into it. Have some humility, drop your defenses.
This motherfucker telling other people to have humility. The fucking balls on this guy.
I am the one guy who understands what's really going on. You guys, though, need to turn off your arrogance because pride is a sin.
I wish stupidity was a sin.
Understand that you aren't so smart that you couldn't have been fooled your whole life, and look into it.
I've never been fooled once, Tyler. You can't prove it. Show me evidence.
Till, look over there. Gotcha. Fucking gotcha. Dipshit. Humiliated. On air.
Don't
Never
worry.
recover. Everyone unsubscribe. Everyone.
I have my Alex Jones challenge coin. I'll be okay.
Damn it.
With the power of Alex. Oh, God. If I had like a shine effect. You remember the Shadow when he gets the skulls and he puts all three of the skulls together? It's a laser beam coming out. They need a Tucker Carlson challenge coin. It would be a good Pog Slammer, Stevie J, actually. It would be a pretty dope Pog Slammer.
Of course, all this for entertainment purposes. I'm sure that they made Pluto after finding Pluto and made him to fit in there perfectly. It's not them at all mocking you. Nope. I know I live on a globe.
Even that way, it makes no sense, Tyler. Why the fuck would they make a cartoon that would fit on the surface of Pluto? Pluto's not even a planet, dog. It's a glorified moon without a planet. I never got why people were so up in arms about, oh, Pluto should be a planet. Like, who cares? Like, when they said, oh, it's because it's too small. It doesn't classify. I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
It might be because of like trivia. Like now at trivia places where it's like, how many planets are in the solar system? Everyone who learned 9 now loses.
Man, that does suck. It's like, loser. All right, you guys ready to dig into this? Well, we'll see what Inkler sent. Let's see what this shit is. Some Uncanny Valley shit. All right, Inkler, let's take a look.
You. Yes, you. Do you dread waking up in the morning? Are you feeling helpless in your society? Perhaps even a bit lost? Well, look no further. At the Capitol, we offer an escape, a new beginning, a lifetime of unending joy. We have an abundance of attractions so captivating, you'll wonder how you ever lived without them.
See, that's a good shot. That right there, that was a good shot.
Without them.
That looks fully convincing. It even looks almost practical.
Almost, yeah.
Let's take a look, shall we? Take a ride on the Cosmic Carnival. Let go of decisions
Steve says, fuck Pluto, little bitch planet. Fucking planet for ants.
Yeah.
What is this? A planet for ants?
Let the carnival choose each thrill for you. Simply sit back and soak in fun. Getting hungry? Make your way to Brightside Bistro, where you can feast until your heart's content.
What is this? Oh.
And if that's not enough to satisfy your craving, choose from our exquisite line of automatons, a companion that never strays, never tires, and always obeys. As you traverse our...
Did you see that? That was creepy.
What?
Its face started morphing at the end. Look, she's like normal.
And always obeys. As you traverse our...
That was weird.
Radiant metropolis, bring our latest gizmo. The mood on the go. With the swipe of a thumb, alter your mood instantly and experience any emotion you wish. You can also use it to instantaneously replace your companion if things go south. How convenient. And our most popular attraction, the Dream Machine. Relive your most cherished moments in vivid, extraordinary detail.
So
no
this
need
is
to
just
cling to old
every
photos.
sci-fi novel, is what this guy
Yeah,
decided
this
to
kind of
do.
feels like, yeah.
Live in the past forever. You might be wondering, what's the cost for such a paradise? Well, dear viewer, some prices aren't paid in gold or silver. We only ask you for one thing: your identity. We'll need the very core of who you are. It's a small price for a lifetime of unending joy, don't you think? And no need to fear crime or violence. We'll always keep an eye on you.
1984!
For your safety. Welcome back to Spot the Auto.
Yeah, it is kind of like every, like, classic sci-fi trope rolled into one. Which doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. It could work in, like, a kind of film setting where you get all these different kind of things. But it feels very Terry Gilliam meets Stanley Kubrick.
I just keep wanting to see, like, Judge Dredd walk in and, like, arrest a guy over where he parked his car.
Oh, that
when
would
I'm
be
seeing
fucking
this.
based. That would be
Yeah.
fucking based.
One out. Remember, in the capital, wearing a
Dude,
smile
did you
is the
hear
norm.
that they're trying to, like, someone's pitching a Judge Dredd sequel now?
I'm so confused. I thought they were doing a TV show.
They wanted to do Mega City 1 as a TV show, but I think that all fell through because they were going to do that with Carl Urban. Now Taika Waititi's pitching a Judge Dredd movie.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So.
And I want him to die.
Yeah. I mean, has he been beaten into the ground enough? Like, does he understand that when he makes the Judge Dredd movie, that Judge Dredd should be super serious, the criminals should be fucked up, and the common people are, like, disgusting and retarded? I don't think he'll do that.
However, a few seem to occasionally slip up. No worries. This is your golden opportunity. If you see someone forgetting their grin, report them to us and stand a chance to win fabulous rewards.
Like, I read
We'll
a
make sure to
Judge
turn their
Dredd
frown.
comic the other day where it's about this food critic is going to this restaurant where he's like, it's this restaurant, it's kind of edgy, but it's fake edgy. And then it cuts to the back, and the chefs are trying to kill Judge Dredd because he discovered, like, they're serving people.
Oh shit.
And tonight they're going to serve poison to kill everyone in the restaurant. And when Judge Dredd's fighting them in the restaurant instead of the kitchen, the food critic goes, "Oh, okay, they're killing people in front of me now. Okay, it's not fake edgy. All right."
Oh shit, sorry. That's pretty awesome.
And then he eats the poison food, and like as he's dying, he finishes reviews and dies. And then the main chef is like, "Wait, that was a famous reviewer. What did his review say?" And the last panel is Judge Dredd punching him in the face, and it shows the review says 5 stars.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
I need to get some of the Judge Dredd comics. Those are fucking great. I just got the Blu-ray for the Carl Urban one recently. Dude, that movie still fucking kicks ass.
Yeah.
I don't think as far as Dredd movies, I don't know if they'll ever be able to beat that. It's so perfect.
It would be nice if they had the action from that, but if, like, the villain was, like, hilarious.
Yeah. I think Mama was kind of funny and so she was just really fucked up. That was like kind of like she was real dark humor kind of stuff. She didn't seem very jovial, but the things she did always made me laugh.
She bit a guy's dick off.
Dude, she fucking cut out that dude's eyeballs so she could put cyber eyes in them. What a fucking bitch move. Dick. Cut out motherfucker's eyes. He didn't want his eyes cut out. It should be voluntary.
Upside down.
Yeah, and Claire, Nintendo said, fuck that.
So, if you're up for it, come visit the capital. We're only a smile away.
Oh, also he's kind of doing like Rapture from BioShock also.
Yeah, yeah. I do like that as a BioShock movie or TV show would be fucking. I hear there's one in the works, but they've been saying that shit for 20 years.
Yeah, that'd be cool if we saw it as it fell, and it was mostly just Andrew Ryan freaking out, have him be like Tony Soprano, Don Draper kind of character.
Mm-hmm. I really like BioShock Infinite was the one I liked the most, one I played the most. I would like them to do all of them because I don't remember how connected was BioShock Infinite to the other two.
Not at all, really. It's like the scene where it's like there's always a tower, there's always a girl or something, that it's shoehorned. I remember an audio tape from BioShock 1 where it's Andrew Ryan, he owned like the only forest in Rapture, but then Rapture decided, no, you can't own the only forest in Rapture. So you're gonna hand it over to the city, and so Andrew Ryan burned it down. And if we're talking about a Rapture TV show, I can picture an entire episode where it's like, we want you to give it up, and then him arguing.
Yeah,
and
most of the
maybe
game was kind of after like this, like Rapture fell, everything, right? You were kind of like you were stranded and you like went into like this like just destroyed city.
Yeah, you were a brainwashed.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time.
You were the city had already fell. You're a brainwashed freak sent to kill him by his only competitor, basically.
See, it'd be cool that you do the first season from the point of view of up to the fall of Rapture, and then do the second season, like essentially the game.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I ever played 2. What was the story for 2?
2 is you play as like the original Big Daddy who has more free will. Your daughter gets kidnapped and you get shot in the head, and then years later you get healed, and it's about you trying to rescue her because this woman Eleanor Lamb is like, well, she's superhuman, so if I brainwash her, the city is mine.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I ever played the second one. You could still do that. You could do all 3. Like, you could fix like the little bit of shoehornness for the Infinite. You can kind of work it in a little better. But you could do like the first 2 seasons essentially before the first game, and then you do like the second game. And so it'd be kind of like a half anthology series where every season would be like a different story arc, different characters. But you like do the first 2 seasons. Unless you do the game and then fill it in with like flashbacks to before the fall, and you do that all as one season. I guess you could do it that way. Either way, whatever the way they're gonna do it, they should just fucking do it. All right, you ready to fucking get into some UFO shit?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Now, time for everyone's favorite game show. Is it a mock? We answer the question, is it a mock? Sponsored by Pfizer. Okay, so I just came across this clip randomly today. I haven't thought about this motherfucker in 15 years. This is a guy that went to the same school as me. Got his start doing such movies as Saw 2 and 3. And then Repo, A Genetic Opera. And then the movie he's going to talk about in this one's called 11-11-11, which I have not seen. Didn't even hear about it. His name's Darren Balsman. He used to go by the name Darren Lynn Balsman. He apparently came in contact with a UFO cult, and this is a story. It's an interesting story.
I seek out UFO, paranormal, occult podcasts.
Not that hair, though, right?
Dude, what is with that hair, Darren?
He's still in college up there.
Fucking Hollywood types. Gotta look cool. Why don't you just, make good movies? I don't care what you look like. Kubrick never brushed his hair. Like, he wore dirty sweaters all the time. No one gave a shit back then.
on yours, like I was watching it, irregardless of our relationship, and I loved the little details.
Not a real word.
Yeah,
Not
that
a real
bothers me.
word.
That real bothers me.
I love your cutaways. I love, all of those things. And something
All right,
caught
can you
my
stop
eye
polishing
is
this
you had a
bowl and get to the
book
fucking
that said
story?
UMO on it. And I would consider myself pretty versed in the UFO world, but it's a very not a lot of people know about UMO. It's not one of those things that you talk about a lot. And
have you ever heard of UMO, Johnny? Because I'd never heard of it before this.
Honestly, no, never heard of it.
It is a UFO cult that is based on these writings, these letters that span several different languages, a couple decades. And supposedly in these letters are philosophies, science, all that shit. But it's allegedly from this planet called Umo. And that these aliens from Umo have come to Earth and they're benevolent aliens and they're trying to help us, but they are kind of anti-interventionary. So they've
Well, that's a contradiction.
Yeah, I know. So they're sending these letters to like kind of help people, guide people away from impending doom.
Wouldn't you just do like holograms, like a floating drone, and it's a hologram goes, "Hey, stop doing heroin."
I feel like that would scare people, and I think we would start nuking them.
But they would assumedly have like force fields or some shit. Like they could stop our nukes.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't be bad for them. It'd be bad for us, probably.
Yeah.
It would backfire horribly.
I had a very impactful, traumatic experience with the name UMO and the UMO UFO thing. And I reached out to you and I was like, dude, is that what I think? Did I just see an UMO book? It was pretty crazy.
Now, if you saw the thumbnail, my first thought was Uma Guma from Led Zeppelin or Pink Floyd. I'm sorry. Did you even take a look at the thumbnail, Johnny?
I think it was an alien, right?
I just put alien faces on all the Pink Floyd people, even the ones like, except for that guy in the hat in the background. Like, if you look behind the word Umo, that guy even has an alien face. But that symbol right there, that is the symbol for Umo.
A fucked up H?
Yeah. That symbol is going to play a big part in this story.
Yeah, and just to catch people up a little bit, because this is something that I've been looking.
I love this fucking set.
That is impressive.
Dude, I fucking love it. Oh, and they have like, you see what's on this TV?
Them.
Yeah, it's an actual security monitor.
And wait, but hold on, zoom out. Look at the top left.
This thing? Or over here?
No, look. No, up the YouTube plaque.
Oh, okay, the YouTube plaque.
That sort of ruins it, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I get it. I would have it kind of leaned on the shelf next to that cool like vintage clock. So it's like you could see it, but it's not drawing attention.
I would wear it as a necklace. That's the classy way to do it.
That's what Flavor Flav would have done if he ever started a YouTube channel. Just curious.
Into, especially since Darren had mentioned it and we had agreed on this podcast. I was like, I got to go down this rabbit hole. And, I read almost the first volume of that book, went online. And so to give you a brief little history for those of you at home listening, in the 1960s, these mysterious letters and 70s started popping up around Europe, but especially France and Spain. Now, these letters were typed like with a typewriter, and they all had this little symbol on it known as like the UMO symbol. Well, UMO was apparently an extraterrestrial planet that exists, 14.6 million light years away. And
that's a far away. How did they get here so fast?
And these people basically disseminated information from...
I don't know if they actually said this. I listened to another thing about the UMO. Supposedly, according to the letters, the reason why the aliens from UMO came was that they had received a transmission, like a straight radio transmission from Earth in like the 30s. I'm like, how does that work? Because the 30s here ain't the 30s over there. Like, it takes time for that radio wave to travel, and it might take thousands of years for it to get to that other planet. And by the time they get here, it'll be another, it said 14.6 million light years away. That means it would take them at the speed of light 14.6 million years to get here. Unless they have wormhole technology. But still, how does the radio signal get there so quickly? Were they just on the way and they, let's take a detour.
From their culture and their sciences and their astronomy throughout these letters and sent them across Europe. Laughable at first.
Yeah, I mean, hundreds of letters.
Yeah.
And I think what's really interesting, it did not go to one, it wasn't like one payload. It was multiple payloads to multiple people over multiple places.
Over multiple years in multiple languages.
In decades.
Okay, a radio signal is being electromagnetic waves travel through space at the speed of light. So it would take those radio waves 14.6 million years to get there. And then them, if they're traveling at the speed of light, it would take them over 29 million years round trip.
Well,
That's not worth
obviously, Till, they travel at 100 times the speed of light, and they never crash into anything.
Now, that doesn't discount perhaps using a wormhole. But, again, how did they get radio signals from the 30s 14 million light years away and get here by the 60s?
They have really big ears.
They traveled the electromagnetic waves, radio waves traveled through a wormhole, ended up on the other side of the galaxy. Now, that would be like in the show Stargate, they use the Stargate to send radio waves. So if they have a team on a distant planet and they want to communicate with the team, they can't send a radio signal from Earth to that planet to talk to them. So instead, they open up the wormhole and they blast the radio waves through the wormhole, and so it comes out the other side. That would make sense. Do the Umos have wormhole technology? Do they have Stargates just hanging out in space so they can just... That would be a good way to catch radio waves faster. Send like a ship, like in Stargate, they would send out these seeding ships that would just travel for millions and millions of years, just dropping Stargates off at planets and creating like an automated dial system for all of them. If you had something like that, sure, but your civilization would have to be like hundreds of millions of years old for that to even work. But if you had wormhole portals set up around the galaxy, you could essentially turn them on every once in a while and scan for radio waves and use it almost as like a shortcut for the radio waves to see if there's planets out there with like life.
Yes,
We'll
radio
never
waves.
be able to do that, but I mean that would be cool.
You doubter. Read the magic book, stupid. Okay.
I kind of do want to get these books, the Uma books.
And people started to get together and they would share the letters and they would go through the letters. And what was fascinating is these letters were not only scientific in nature.
Sam Squatch says moths are faster than fucking space. Take them off like a few minutes.
That's true.
But they dealt with things that at that time, I mean, you didn't have Google. You couldn't just pull this information down. They were dense. And it really started to make an impact. This idea of UMA, which I think it started originally with UFO.
Hold on. Enhance. Apple Watch. Fuck this guy.
Sightings. It started with.
I know it's probably not an Apple Watch because I see a hand from here. So it's probably actually decently. Looks like maybe a Cartier or.
No, he spent all his money on the set.
Well, that's the other guy's set. This is the guest.
Oh,
he's a filmmaker.
a few sightings and pictures of someone witnessing a saucer.
Look at this. Look at this. This is a photograph of a flying saucer with the UMA symbol on the bottom.
I mean,
really?
I mean, given that quality, that could just be a balloon or Photoshop.
Yeah. Like, they really expect us to believe these fucking pictures? Like, come on.
Classic saucer shape in this.
Retards. They expect retards.
I still want these books. These are awesome. I want to collect all these schizo books. I have like a nice like schizo library.
Guy with this really unique H symbol kind of in the bottom of it, and then more people started seeing it.
Oh, you know what? It'd be funny to do one of these books, but call it UMNO and replace the H with swastikas.
Johnny, I just realized what this fucking thing is.
What?
It's a gear shift for a car. They just covered the numbers. It's literally what that symbol is. For a manual. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, reverse.
So the guy who started this was like, fuck, I need a symbol for my alien cult. My stupid fucking transmission. Wait a second. That's it. Get rid of the stick. And we're in business.
It looks like he just took the top of a gear shift and flipped it upside down and like suspended it and took a picture. Yeah. Did some forced perspective so it looked like it's hanging from it's in the sky. I think that's a fucking gear shift.
Yeah.
And then the letters started appearing. So yeah, so I'd never heard of this until 2010. I got lucky to go to Spain, to Barcelona, to shoot a film. And I hear myself telling this story, and I feel like an insane person. And I know that if my mother tunes into this, she'll say, stop talking about it, you seem insane.
And comb your hair, you look like a retard. Also, fuck you and your fucking beads. What are those, your anal beads?
No, it's to show that he's a member of the Freemasons.
Fucking hate. Dude, I don't know why they do that. Every guy in California and New York on the coasts that like kind of bougie, you know, upper middle class kind of guy. I drive a Lexus and I have a nice watch and I have my wrist beads to show you that I'm sensitive. Shove things in my ass.
But,
you're in the right.
They're like Buddhist rosary. So yes, they are anal beads.
Yeah, keep up, pal.
I know. So my wife, who is, you know, she's avid and speaks Spanish, and she can do Catalan and all of that. And in Barcelona, that's what it is. In this movie, we needed a location that I wanted to be the kind of backdrop, and I wanted a really unique looking house. And I kept getting the location people would send me house after house, and nothing worked. And then I was going through location library, and I found this house, and I said, that house. And they said, no, not that house. And I said, no, that house. And they said, no, we're not going to go to that house. And after weeks of me turning down the houses, I went back and I said, this is the house I want. And they finally said, listen, we don't recommend, but we'll take you there and show it to you. And immediately when we arrived, there was this energy on the bus, and everyone was rapidly speaking around me, and I didn't understand what they were saying. And we get out, and some of the people stayed in the bus, and that was my first clue that something was weird.
Whoa!
And I was like, okay, and I get out, and this feels fake, me telling the story now. I hear it, and I'm like, this bullshit, but it's not. We get out, and there's a man who is a caretaker of the house. And he's kind of pacing back and forth, and it's beautiful. It's on the Mediterranean Sea, and it's surrounded by these mansions. It's beautiful. And we get out, and he talks to the producer, and they're kind of rapidly talking back and forth, and it's getting heated. And I'm seeing the crew. You go in what's called...
That is like a really nice house. That awful things took place. Awful things. There's a reason why right after this, I watched a documentary or listened to a documentary on Jack Parsons. There's a connection.
Location scouts. There's about 20 or 30 people. You're in a bus, and they're all kind of whispering to each other. And eventually the caretaker undoes the gate and opens it up, but he won't go inside. And we see him standing out there, and he's smoking. He's like chain smoking. And now I'm seeing more of the crew that are not coming through the gate. Maybe, I don't know, 18 of us went, and there was about 6 or 7 of us that stayed behind. And we get in, and I didn't notice it at first. They opened the door up, and there was like a wait. And by the way, at this point in my life, I've never experienced anything supernatural. I've always wanted to, but I can say I've never seen anything, never felt anything. You walked in this house, and all I can say is there was a heaviness that hit you.
Johnny, you ever seen a ghost?
No, I'm not retarded.
I didn't think so either, and I saw something. I can't explain it. The best explanation I give is it was late.
Hey-o, I'm here.
Oh shit, we got one-man army. Welcome in, buddy.
Damn right, motherfucker.
Have you ever seen a ghost, one man?
I feel like I've seen plenty of them in my dreams. I don't know.
That does not count. That does not
Yeah,
count.
that doesn't count, unfortunately. So this one night, I was coming back from hanging out at my buddy Phil's house, getting high all night and playing Magic the Gathering. And our house had, the way it was set up, it was
Wait, I'm sorry. So
What?
for this ghost story, you were high.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like,
Okay,
it's not really, I wouldn't give it too much credit. I still put it, I file it away in my head as mind playing tricks on me, but it's still a weird experience because I had other weird experiences in the house when I wasn't high. Okay? So, I was walking, the way the house is set up, where you parked in the garage was back by the pool, and you walked through the living room, through the kitchen, through the dining room that was parallel to like a second, like bigger living room that had like a fireplace, and then through the foyer and into the back hallway with all the bedrooms. So I'm walking through the dining room, and it has this big picture window, and it was like full moon, so like it was super bright. I didn't have to turn on any lights, could see everything perfectly. And over in what my mom called the great room, she had 2 leather couches set up facing the fireplace. And as I'm walking through the dining room, there's no wall there, so you can just see you can step right down into the great room. And I noticed somebody sitting on the couch, and I look over, and it was this old lady that used to do the flowers for my dad's church. And she just kind of looked up at me, just like acknowledging me walking by. And I turned and looked back to my room and didn't think of it for a second, and then I realized what the fuck I just saw. And dude, a fucking shiver went up my fucking spine. I bolted back to my room, and I closed the fucking doors. I just sat there with the light on for like an hour. When I look back, she wasn't there. She was dead. She died like a year before. She was visiting another old lady at the hospital and pulled out in front of somebody and got T-boned. It broke her neck. And while she was in the hospital in a halo healing from that, she got pneumonia and died. Yeah. And like a year later is when I saw her sitting in my fucking living room on the couch. Like she was, because my mom used to have parties where she'd bring the whole church over, because that's what she wanted when she got her money. She wanted to have a house big enough where we could bring essentially the whole church over and have a Christmas party or something, right? My mom loved doing like all that kind of stuff. And it was like she was sitting there at a Christmas party, but it was middle of the night, no one, dude, that shit's scary. I saw like fucking shadow figures in that house, and I wasn't the one on meth. There was weird shit going on in that house. Dude, every night when I would go to bed, didn't matter what time of the night it was, if I was laying down to go to bed, I could be
11 p.m.
It could be any time. I could be sitting on my bed. Wouldn't happen. If I'm laying down, I turn the lights off, and I'm trying to go to sleep, it would sound like someone was walking in the attic above my bed, above my room, walking towards me and standing over my bed. Like you could hear the weight in the wood. Now that could have easily been just a
Squirrels
vent.
in the attic. Yep.
Could have been squirrels in the attic. Could have been a vent popping. There's a lot of things. It was an old house though. It was like built in like the early 70s. And it used to be a doctor's house. So I'm assuming ghosts didn't like him very much. Yeah, some weird shit like that. 4:20 is the witching hour? I thought 3:30 was. All right, a little recap for One Man Army. This is director of Darren Lynn Bousman, directed Saw 2 and 3, Repo, Genetic Opera. He had an experience with this cult called UMO that worship UFOs that have this this goofy symbol on it. Here, I'll show you the thumbnail again so you can see the symbol. So it's got this goofy symbol right here. And he was filming a movie on the Mediterranean, and the house he chose just so happened to be an UMO cult house.
And the first thing that was kind of weird is the house was empty, but there were mattresses
That's cool.
all over the floor. Mattresses in every room, and there was like residual of wax. And then I started noticing there were masks on the ground, and it very much looked like a Eyes Wide Shut party. And I was like, all right, whatever. Like people do that.
Okay, I didn't believe him when I was listening to it, but they put up photographs from the house. And okay, now it's even creepier. Although I fucking love the wallpaper. Holy shit, that's nice wallpaper.
It's pretty neat.
Dude. I promise I have nothing to do with this house, okay? I've never been to the Mediterranean.
Out of this house.
I just like good, retro-looking wallpaper.
Mattresses in every room, and there was like residual of wax. And then I started noticing there were masks on the ground, and it very much looked like a Eyes Wide Shut party. And I was like, all right, whatever. Like people do that. Is that why people are not coming in?
Wait, hold on. What? What? You just gonna write off the Eyes Wide Shut? People do that. Do they?
I guess so these days.
I've never been to one. I've never heard of one happening. So he found a house. Every room has mattresses in it. And then there's like masquerade masks everywhere. This was definitely a fuck house.
Fuck house.
This was an orgy house for some weird fucking UFO cult.
But then I started noticing on all the doorways and all the windows, there was this symbol, and it was an H symbol, but it wasn't an H. It was a weird looking H. And we walked through the house, and I noticed the H's, but it didn't really click with me. And I leave, and I say, that's the house I want. And they try to talk me out of it again. And now I'm starting to get upset because why is this production company trying to talk me out of shooting here? I had my wife come back the next day. They were doing another walkthrough. This time it was with what's called G&E or Grip and Electric, where they had to figure out where they were going to put the trucks and pull electricity. And I wanted my wife to go because I wanted to know what they weren't telling me. And
man, Joe says thin film on surfaces. Is it jizz? Like, it's a jizz film?
The jizz film?
Everywhere. It's like, what is this waxy, crusty film?
Oh, it's ectoplasm from the ghosts.
You say that joking, Johnny, but this shit does take a kind of ghostly turn where like some poltergeist shit starts happening.
And in the bus,
Allegedly.
Laura's like leaning over to me and she says they're talking about this cult and everyone doesn't want to be disrespectful. They don't want to do these things because of this cult. And I said, what cult? So we get there and there is a prominent H over the front door. And no one wants to.
D-Ball Money says they bring Aaron Imholt as a taste tester.
This is some good ghost goo.
Go past it. That no one wants to open the door. No one wants to touch the H. And we found out it was something that meant Umo. And I was like, what is Umo? And they said, oh, it was a Spanish thing. It was, some people still revere it and they believe in it. And it's not considered polite to move it. And my wife, and this is, walks up to it and pulls it down. And I think she called them something. She said, you guys are a bunch of wussies, and takes it down and throws it kind of on the ground.
She said the F slur. She said the F slur.
Probably in Spanish,
I 100% guarantee. You Americans.
Let's cut to 24 hours later. My wife is in a hospital. She's hallucinating tremendously. She ended up being bedridden for about 5.
Oh, I was wondering why it did that. When I was listening to it, I was like, "That's weird." They do these weird, like, fucking radio duckouts. I didn't realize it was because they're like going to the security camera. All right, that's kind of annoying, but also, I'll give them credit for putting a little production value to it.
Days.
Whoa.
That started what I would consider to be the most horrific 10 days of my adult life of just insanity occurring in and around us, where we removed all the H's in the house, and we started finding things in the house that didn't make sense.
Did you keep any of those?
No.
Oh.
There are videos online.
It's downstairs. Home? Yeah, so here's what I want you guys to do, and I'm serious about this. I am very superstitious. I don't want any cold stuff here. Get the cold, get that humo stuff and get it out of here.
Now, while
Dude, what was that hole in the wall?
Maybe like a safe, sort of?
If it was, it's a weird spot. Oh, dude, there was like a Umo in the wall. It's fucking weird. These fucking cult people are weird.
It's downstairs. Home? Yeah, so here's what I want you guys to do, and I'm serious about this. I am very
Laundry chute?
superstitious.
Maybe works
I don't
out.
want any cold stuff here. Get that humo stuff and get it out of here.
Now, while this is all happening, I'm sending footage back to the distributor, and they think we're setting it up. And they literally said, "Is this a publicity thing?" And I'm like, "No, this is all right now. What you're seeing is real." Now, over the course of the 3 weeks we were in the house, we probably lost a third of the crew members that quit.
No way.
We had one that was pushed down the stairs. It was the second AD who broke his ankle.
Tim, you had any crazy experiences here yet? I have not been harmed, I'll say that, but that's miraculous seeing as even our camera woman right now went through her own bit of violent illness when she walked in the house. Then we had a broken foot, we had a severe head trauma, two severe head traumas, and a bit of loco-ness.
One of the associate producers quit. The continuity person, who is my right hand on a movie, a continuity person sits with the script, and they make sure that I am not forgetting lines in the script. And if someone's holding a drink in the right hand, the next take, it's not in their left hand. She began to have hallucinations and get physically ill. So this is about maybe the 8th or 9th day that we're there. And I start thinking, I still am not going supernatural yet. There's got to be a logical explanation.
Really? All this shit? People getting head traumas, breaking ankles, getting pushed down fucking flights of stairs, hallucinating crazy, and you're not thinking, like, I don't know, something weird's happening here?
No. It's clumsiness and hysterical women. That's it.
I mean, that does happen, though.
For this. So I asked my assistant to find out if we can have some molder mediation. I want to have...
It looked too small to be a dumbwaiter Yeti. Like, that looked smaller than a plate. Like, the hole looked like it was, like, that big. Like, almost the size of, like, a small picture. I don't know how you would put anything in that. I would figure that's probably the laundry chute. I don't know who said that earlier, but word salad.
The air tested. I was like, if we're in a place that's bad, I want to... This house is very old.
Yeah.
So we do, and it comes back completely clean.
I'm sure it does have a dumbwaiter Yeti. That's not, like, out of the realm of possibility, but I just think that hole is too small for one.
And then one of the producers finally comes up to me and tells me what was going on with the guy, the caretaker. And it gets revealed to me that this house was a meeting place for this cult called Umo. And at that point, I still don't know what Umo is. And I was spelling it like it was an H. So I'm spelling...
You know, the guys that made the card game where you try to get down to one card? And then they ripped off Jenga, but made it colorful. They call it Umo Stacko.
Umo.
Maybe you're right, Yeti. I don't know. It was just a weird hole. It was a weird spot.
H-O-M-M.
With a Umo symbol in it. That's honestly the weirdest thing of it all.
Umo.
Reverse Umo.
Umo. And that's not how it's spelled. And so now I'm able to actually go on and research what Umo is. And which leads me down this rabbit hole of this fascinating UFO thing that took place. And still, I don't want to say it's prevalent, but it's still very much around today.
It's still around. There's still, they call them the Umites, the people who follow the word of Umo. And for those of you wondering at home, being like, Well, how? I mean, obviously, this is just a hoax, right? You're thinking at home, this is obviously just a hoax. But to give you a little bit of context here, I'll just read a few things that have come to light with these documents. And so
this is where it gets really weird, Johnny.
Okay.
It's like, up to this point, I'm like, all right. Darren Lynn Bousman's a hack filmmaker. He's doing some sort of press tour for something. So, I don't know what that is, because this is just kind of like a clip from the episode, I think. But he's trying to get press for something. Otherwise, he wouldn't be doing interviews. The fucking flying saucer was clearly the top of a fucking gear shift from the 50s.
Yep.
And the whole sex cult thing, the people just find excuses for these sex cults.
Yeah.
Like I was telling you, I was watching that Jack Parsons documentary. Jack Parsons was the godfather of modern rocket fuel. Like him and his group, which were called the Suicide Squad, were the ones who basically built all the rockets for World War II that created what's known as a jet-assisted takeoff, a JATO. And so, like, where your planes could take off from a much shorter run because you're using jets to push them, right? Or rockets to push them, right? So he would make those for the military, and he became very wealthy because of it. And right as he was still in the stage of basically funding his own rocket research with this guy named Frank Molina, they all got involved in this group called the Thelemites. Okay,
Thelemites.
What color do you think the Thelemites
Purple.
favors?
Is it purple?
It's a purple cult, Johnny. It's a fucking purple cult.
What a color! What a color!
Dude, we cannot get the fuck away from these purple cults. So he joined this chapter, the Thelemites, which was a organization that was established by Aleister Crowley, the godfather of modern Satanism.
And gay stuff.
And he rose to the ranks pretty quickly, became his Thelemite shit. It's like a mixture of like the Greek mysteries and like Masonic shit.
Mr. Crowley, you know?
Yeah. Well, man, all right. You know how Crowley got his Book of the Law?
I don't know, but I do know that Gerald Gardner, the founder of Wicca, did plagiarize him.
Mm-hmm.
So that I do know, and then at the end of the day, I look at all these fucking Wiccans, these people who are so-called Wiccans and this and that. I'm like, you do realize your fucking religion was founded on a fucking cult leader who plagiarized another cult leader and didn't give a fuck about you, right? Like, are you that fucking stupid?
So this shit goes really deep. Okay, so Aleister Crowley, here's where Crowley got his Book of the Law. Him and another magician went to the Great Pyramid in Giza, and that magician sodomized him inside the pyramid in the king's chamber until he started hearing whispering like over his shoulder, and the whispers dictated to him the Book of the Law while having butt sex.
About having butt sex. Okay, listen, I understand. Coming from me, okay, okay. Coming from me, I understand about having butt sex, but like, holy fucking shit, dude. Like, we have to have a fucking cult around having butt sex? Like,
right? It's all just excuses to be gay. Just be gay.
Yeah, exactly. It just fucking dick your dick in the fucking pussy hole. It's not that fucking hard. It's not that.
Just be gay.
Just fucking dick a twink down. Who gives a shit?
So, he like started making a shit ton of money selling all these rockets, and here's where things started going south. His wife and him became polyamorous because that's part
As
of
you do.
part
As
of
you
the
do.
religion is you have to fuck everybody else's wife or whatever. And so she's fucking everybody, he's fucking everybody, and her sister was in the cult and joined their mansion where the cult had moved from Pasadena, and so Jack Parsons started fucking her, and that was over the line for Helena, who then ran off with the disgraced leader of the Thelemites and gave birth to his baby on a turkey farm.
All I know is that Aleister Crowley led a group of deranged weirdos. I mean,
Yeah.
can we be honest with that?
Oh,
You
yeah,
know?
absolutely.
And me personally, I'm a fucking Shintoist, so it's just like, motherfucker, I don't give a shit anymore. Fucking A, dude.
Well, here's the weird part. Guess who else Jack Parsons is connected to? Very, very famous person. L. Ron Hubbard.
Dun, dun,
Yeah, that sounds about right. That
L.
sounds
Ron
about
Hubbard
right.
was a Thelemite who came
he was
to
a sodomite.
Yeah, he came to the cult and he got in their good graces by performing hypnotism tricks on people.
Hypnotism tricks.
Yeah,
Right.
one of the things was he would make them think he had a small kangaroo in his hand or some shit like that.
Look at the kangaroo. Do not look at my penis.
And he started fucking Jack Parsons' wife's sister. And so Jack Parsons was no longer fucking, and he became really jealous. And he buried himself in his work. And he started doing like weird sex magic where he was trying to summon elementals.
Ugh.
And
if you blow me, I could summon a flame Atronach.
well, they thought the elementals were people. There was people that had like
The flame Atronach looks like a lady.
yeah, like all. So he found one lady and he was trying to do something called a Babylon working, where he was trying to put Babylon into
In
a
her
human
ass.
Essentially, he was trying to impregnate his girlfriend, who was some artist he had found and like started a relationship with, trying to impregnate his girlfriend with Babylon to bring about the apocalypse. And he was doing a I don't know if it's like a scry session or what, but he was doing something, and L. Ron Hubbard was translating, and L. Ron Hubbard told him that in order for Babylon to be born, he had to become living flame.
Like the flame Atronach, yeah.
Jack Parsons died in an explosion that blew off one of his arms and half his face.
Or did he?
No, he absolutely fucking did.
Or did he?
He after the war, he was told that that rockets wouldn't be needed anymore, and they told him that because they were bringing in the Germans to replace them. And so he started making explosives for movies, and he would make like the little squibs, you know, for gunshots.
Ah.
He was about to take a job in Israel for Israel's rocket team.
Okay.
And he was he was mixing some explosives in a coffee can or squibs. And he dropped the coffee can and exploded and killed him.
Or did he die?
Here's the weird part, Johnny. His house caught on fire because of this and like nearly burned down. One of the few things of his that wasn't burnt was a handmade wooden box that was full of all of his Satan shit.
Oh, about a lot. About as good as that will get you, fucking.
Now oh shit! God damn it! No, not that again. All right, let's keep going. We're almost out of time here. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit, get past all that fucking Umo shit.
Let me go ahead and have a smoke real quick, if you don't mind.
Go for it, buddy.
So and then the aliens fucked my wife. I saw it.
This is 100% accurate, was communion, because like VHSs, when you would, when you grew up in the 80s, you would choose movies based on the box art. I chose books by the box art too. And so when you go see that, that face, that was one of the first I remember adult.
Yeah, he says satanic handmade wooden boxes are notoriously flame resistant. That is true. I've never heard of one burning in a fire.
And by the way, for those listening or watching, the movie's terrible. The story that takes...
Okay, this was the first time I was like, okay, I kind of like Darren. He's making me like him a little bit.
Director of Saw 2 is like, what a piece of shit.
my movie 11-11-11 was awful. I'm like, about your other ones?
Partially, we were talking about this before we began, is I feel like I lost my mind a little bit. It was the one time in my filmmaking career that I went down a rabbit hole I couldn't pull myself out of. And I became obsessed with everything that was happening and me trying to find a rational explanation for it. At this point, I was very much ingrained in the horror world. I loved macabre, but to have it happening all around me, people getting sick, people falling down staircases. One of the things that I think was the most shocking thing to me that happened, our DP, a guy named Joseph White, I fly him in from Los Angeles, and he hears these stories. I'm telling him, dude, there's a cult here. It's called UMO, and it was a UFO thing. And he's laughing. He was like, dude, you hear how insane you sound? And I was like, dude, you don't understand. So he arrives 2 days before filming, and I hear him. I'm upstairs, and I hear him come in the door, and he's like, where's Bousman? I want to see this haunted place. And this is, again, it sounds fake, me telling the story. I'm looking down from this I can see down to this very grand entryway. And I was like, yo, Joe. And he looks up and he's like, I still don't believe in this bullshit. And I'll never forget this. I hear a noise and I hear one of the...
Johnny? Is that?
Uh-oh.
Hebrew?
Dun, dun, dun.
What is with people getting shit tattooed on Hebrew? I had a friend in high school that did that. He's not Jewish. Neither is Darren Lynn Bousman. I think he's fucking Scottish.
How do you think you make it in Hollywood?
Oh, Johnny, we gotta get tattoos in Hebrew.
Yeah.
Let's get one that says movie star.
I'm gonna get one on my face that says God.
If I get one that says Kanye in Hebrew.
They'll love it.
Get one that says Kanye in Hebrew.
Yeah.
And they're like, that's offensive.
The guys that's on the G&E department tell Joe to move, and almost instantly the chandelier that was just hung collapses and falls directly where he was just standing.
Oh my God.
So I'm like, and again, I'm still wrestling with what does supernatural ghost stuff have to do with the UFO cult, which led us...
What does it have to do with the UFO cult, Johnny? Like, this shit gets weird.
Nothing.
No, dude, this shit intersects way more than it should.
No. The 8 billion coincidences happen a day. They don't become true just because some people get hurt.
It's true. But there are a lot of connections to UFOs and ghosts. Like weird, like there are times like where like the UFO shit turns into like a supernatural shit or vice versa. But it's very strange. Like, and maybe the actual connection is it's all bullshit. Maybe that's the real connection.
No, it's magic that a chandelier in an old house fell.
I mean,
the guy literally said, "Were you retarded? There's no ghosts or aliens." And now him getting hit by a chandelier makes him go, "You doubted."
I mean, that is pretty, like, that is like the typical thing that would happen in a movie. This is bullshit, and immediately gets killed. Like, it feels like something out of a Final Destination movie. I mean, no, the guy didn't die, but I'm saying, like, that he could have.
So when he was in the hospital, Boozman was like, "And you didn't believe." And it's like, "Hey, asshole, my arm's broken. It still no ghosts. Still no ghosts."
Well, Johnny, we got about 10 minutes left in the show, which doesn't leave a lot of time for any other segments. But I do have a short one that you might like.
Yay!
So, I guess Aaron's starting to tighten his security around the anniversary show. Take a look.
I was informed by Brad at Wapakata that if
Say
anybody
real words,
outside,
you piece of shit.
What the fuck is Wapakata? Oh, that's the golf course. That's a terrible name for a golf course.
I was informed by Brad at Wapakata
That's what they call me, Wapakata.
If anybody outside of Steel Toe shows up for that Steel Toe event, he is going to have them removed.
You can't stop
at a
Schizo,
public
Sean.
golf course. According to the people at Wapakata, they didn't know you were even doing this. Aaron, did that change? Did you finally inform them?
Schizo Sean said he's going to the tournament. You can't stop him, Aaron. You, Brad,
you
Wapakata,
try.
God, the devil, the Wamu aliens, the Umu aliens. None of them.
I want to like gaslight these fucking cold people so bad. I just start like find Darren Bowsman's house and start leaving the Umo like H's on his front lawn on the night. Stevie J says his shirt is transcoded. Down in the comments, Mersh said everybody needs to wear this shirt at Hackamania 3. Dude, this face.
By authorities, if need be. He's
good. Do it, Aaron, you fucking pussy. You can't handle the Bunny Battalion, motherfucker. He's gonna fumble this worse than Vito did. It'd be beautiful.
He's been harassed. He was filmed against.
Debo Money says, let's name the golf course after the tribe of natives we slaughtered.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
His permission and all kinds of other stuff. Let's just say Brad's
is he getting
doing,
fatter?
His due diligence.
He's not going to get many Twinkies in prison.
And he's been great to work. Brad has been a.
Lord Hades says nobody fumbles harder than Vito. That's where Steel Toe tells Vito to hold his beer.
Yeah, Aaron will fuck up worse somehow, I bet.
Watch, he'll put a HRO on Schizo Sean. You know, the funniest though, Schizo Sean's the one that actually holds. They're like, I don't know, this guy, the costume seems a little off.
I mean, Aaron, you sold tickets for the event. I think Sean bought one. What the fuck's the problem?
Amazing to work with at Wapakata. Those guys have been amazing. I mean, they've had to.
Oh, dude, what if we bought a bunch of tickets for the golf tournament and just like gave them to homeless people around St. Cloud? Tell them there's gonna be free food and booze.
Yeah.
He's got to play golf. He gets some fit addicts out of bugging Aaron. You know what? We should tell Sean Sean that idea. Sean, you should go find homeless people and give them tickets to the golf tournament.
Great idea.
I just want to see like a crowd.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. I just want to see like a crowd of like stinky, like dirty, like homeless people.
Some stinky ass motherfucking homosexuals that are out there on the fucking pride parade, just fucking. Oh god, disgusting.
No, he said homeless people.
Yeah, homeless people, not homo people.
True. True that.
We have a friend who's going to the Steel Toe golf tournament, and we came up with the idea to.
Dude, they need to fucking bring my ass out there so that way I could finally have that boxing match with Aaron.
Oh, he would run from you. You should get oversized boxing gloves, like really big ones.
Nah, I'll just show up there with my fucking fist, bare fucking knuckle, dude.
You gotta do you gotta bring like the tape, and just stand there and stare at him while you're wrapping your hands.
Damn fucking right, motherfucker.
Just mean mugging the motherfucker. That'd be great.
I'll stare at him with my Chad-like beard, just motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking wreck your shit today. I'm gonna wreck your shit.
Deal with some really unhinged, mentally ill people doing some very stalkerish harassment.
I don't know you already.
Stalkerish harassment. These mentally ill people. Oh my god, these motherfuckers who want to cling to fucking Christianity so fucking much, and want to be like, oh, you're fucking mentally ill for not agreeing with me. Oh god, fucking blow it out your ass, dude. Blow it out your fucking ass. Actually, no. I'm sorry. You're not even fucking sexy enough to fucking blow it out your ass. That's for damn sure.
You're telling me you wouldn't fuck Aaron Imholt?
I would not fuck Aaron Imholt any day of the week.
What if he really didn't want you to?
Wait, hold. Yeah, would you rape Aaron Imholt?
Fuck no.
Coward.
Christ.
Coward.
I'm not even gay.
Fucking disgusting looking. That guy is fucking disgusting looking.
I'm not gonna get
Holy
upset saying
shit.
that.
Man, you become a different person when Kyle's not around, Till.
I know, it's terrible. It really does keep me in check.
But yeah, I would definitely not rape Aaron Abel
Methinks you protest too much.
He
Now
does
he's
not
thinking
have the
about
look
it.
of a twink. He has the look of a fucking pedophile.
You know what? This face staring back up at you. Hey there, one man. Give it to me.
Oh, give it to me, one man. Oh my god, I'm Aaron of the Steel Toe. Jesus fucking Christ, dude, get the fuck away from me, you fucking loser.
Call me April.
Call me April.
No, call me Kayla.
Call me Kayla.
No, I'm not finishing the sentence. I'm not getting clipped saying that. I caught myself. I feel like you guys got the point. I don't need to actually say it.
So good for him.
I
mean, some really
so good for
mentally
him.
damaged people. I mean,
So
truly
good for him.
tragic
What?
people.
Did he get raped in the booty
But,
hole?
he's taking it like a
He's saying that the golf course is going to tighten down security.
Tighten down security.
Ain't no
They're gonna tighten
You're not
down.
the steel toe. You not getting on the golf course, motherfucker. He's gonna have Mr. T at the door.
God, man, I really do need to fucking meet him at the golf course just so I can beat the shit out of him. Like fucking, like fucking the dude who played Jaws and fucking James Bond who came out during Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Fucking, and fucking A, what was his goddamn line? Fuck, I can't remember off the top of my head. It was son of a bitch, I can't remember that fucking line. Fuck.
It's been forever since I've seen those go.
Champ, and he's
Oh
been
yeah.
awesome to work with,
Here is the line.
Good
You
for-
can count on me meeting you out in the parking lot. You know, that's gonna be me when I show up to fucking Aaron Himmel's golf tournament, you know?
For Brad, people desperately tried to shut down our golf event because they knew it was going to work out.
Oh,
So,
I don't
well,
want
we
to
have-
shut it down, Aaron. I don't want to shut it down. I want to be
Whoever-
there.
Who
I
said
wanna
they
be
didn't
there,
want you to golf?
cocksucker.
Who said they didn't want you to golf, Aaron? We all want you to golf. It's gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be a fucking disaster. Why would we not want you to make a fool of yourself? Everyone's gonna see how bad you are at golf. I can't imagine this guy has any kind of golf swing.
Woman army. This guy, woman army. He wanted to challenge me a boxing match, but I had to decline it because I'm too much of a fucking pussy. Fucking meet me in Coach Hagler's gym, bitch. Fuck you.
Just try to shut it down no matter what we have to say. It didn't work, and I'm so appreciative of that. And Brad's been awesome and handed another win for the toe.
Another win for the toe, you guys. Another win for the toe.
I didn't think he was actually still saying that. I thought we had read it to the ground. Another win for the toe. All right, guys. I think it's time for us to get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
Well, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the show. It's a one-man army for hanging out. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Damn fucking right. I know I wasn't here earlier, but fuck it, dude. I'm always here, man. Fuck it.
Hell yeah. Coming back Friday, right?
Yeah, damn right.
Hell yeah. All right, man. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening.
Watch
Later,
out for
y'all.
ghosts.
Yeah, watch out for ghost aliens.
Watch out for ghosts. Watch out for the aliens. Watch out for the Oni.
Watch out for Aaron trying to booty rape you.
Watch out for the Kappa.
Watch out for Aaron being a fucking weak, limp dick bitch.
Aaron is the only man who would use a gun to make you let him suck your dick.
And I know I got my good looks and a good ass.
Oh, one more thing.
Daddy.
R.I.P. Hulk Hogan.
R.I.P.
Rest in
Hulk.
peace to Hulk Hogan. Bro.
R.I.P. to the Hulkster. Rest in piss, because I killed you.
He went from Hollywood Hogan to Heavenly Hogan now.
Yeah.
I just made myself cringe.